Hello everybody from YouTube, this is Gogo Plata, and today what we're going to be doing is a how-to video on the Triple V fill pin by Valley View Vapes. Alright, so let's do a little quick talk on the Triple V fill pin here. So you can see, get a good look at it. So what it is it's a tank filling tool to use with your cartomizers in your tank to help for two purposes really. It's one is to protect the threading or the O-ring that's in the inner part of your tank, and secondly, its use is to make it easier to fill up the juice in your tank without any mess or very little spillage. These work really well with the Triple V tanks from Valley View Vapes. That's what I'm going to be doing the how-to tutorial on. But it's very unique in design comparative to any of the other tank filling tools that I've seen. It's quite brilliant in actuality. The design of it. What makes it so great is once you put this on top of a cartomizer, I just have a blank here. Let's take a look. Once you put it on top, it's a nice little snug fit on there. Once it's on, also, it's easy to take off. Once you put the cartomizer in and you're ready to take it off, it's quite easy. You just kind of grab on the top and boop, it's off. The next thing, what's great about it in design is that it's got a sealed off bottom here, so no juice will get into the cartomizer to have it flood. So when you're filling it, you don't have to worry about that. Once you drip the juice directly into the top of the spout here, it'll just trickle out the side of the two holes and then into the tank. And that's it. It's as easy as that. So let's take a look. We'll go through a step-by-step on how to fill it, and then we'll test it out. Alright, so let's get started on how to use the Valley View Vapes tank filling tool here. So you're going to need the tool. You're going to need a cartomizer, whatever you prefer to use. This one's one of the XLs. One of the cartomizer condoms that usually come with the cartomizer. You're going to need your favorite juice. I'm going to be using today one of the Valley View Vapes Triple V Pyrex tanks with the caps and standard drip tip, 510. Alright, the first thing we want to do is obviously prime the cartomizer. So what we're going to do, take some juice, fill the condom up here just a little bit, just to prime it. I like to go top side first. Some people use the bottom side. I find this works well for me. Either way I think really works. One way or the other, you still have to blow out either side because you just don't want it to flood anyway. So what you're going to do is just going to easily put it on the condom here. Oop, dropping it. Got some little bit of juice there coming at the top. That's good. Grab a napkin. You're going to watch. See if any bubbles comes out. Do it a little fast, but you can prompt it by lifting it up a little bit. What you don't want to do is start pulling this away really quick, because then it's just going to start squirting out the bottom. So take your time with it. Slowly move your way up. Okay, should be good to go. napkin here, real quick. Just wipe the top, wipe the bottom, and just blow at the top here over a napkin just to get that excess juice through the center out, so you're not flooding. Just a quick little toot there. So this is primed, ready to go. So how does this handy dandy little tool work? We're going to take the fill tool here. We're going to connect that to the top of the cartomizer. Looks like a drip tip. It's perfect. It's got the top entry hole here so the juice can kind of run over and trickle down the sides once you fill the tank. So we're going to start assembling the tank here. Let's put on the bottom cap. What we're going to want to do is put the bottom cap on. We're going to slide the cartomizer in. What's great about the fill tool is it protects the inner O-rings from not getting cut. So there we go. I'm going to set it up in position here. I'm going to put that top cap back on. Okay. So what you want to do, you see that the fill tool is inside. The best way I found to do it without leaking or anything like that is having the tool just slightly below the tank opening inside. You see that there? There's a gap in space. The reason why I leave that gap of space there is it creates the ability for air to be released once you're filling it up. If you just push this cartomizer all the way through and drip down, it's going to be hard for it to drip through the holes. So all you got to do is take your juice and just start squirting in right down the center. And I'll show you a side view here. Starts filling up nice and easy. Leave it to about there. We're looking like we're pretty full. Okay. So all we're going to do is now start pushing cartomizer through, nice and slowly. There you have it. There's your fill tool. What I'm going to do is just going to pull it off. I just don't like getting juice on my fingers. Any residual juice there, just want to just dab off with the towel, or paper towel. You can put on a drip tip. And voila! We have a nicely filled triple V tank using the fill tool, the fill pin. No fuss, no muss, no playing around with syringes, just directly drip right into the fill pin, and the juice just starts trickling down the side of the cartomizer. Now let's try to give it a bait. Here we go. Here's the filled tank that we just filled up. Triple V Pyrex tank. It looks great. Blue drip tip here. Let's test it out, see if there's any flooding or any issues. We're going to take our, I use a variable voltage mod just so I can double check, make sure the ohms is the way I want it and the voltage is what I want it. So we're looking at this thing at 2.4. You can't really see that, but it's a 2.4 ohm, so that'll be about 4.4 for me, 4.2. So let's start it off at 4.2, and let's take a little puff from it. That was my failed attempt to blow a smoke ring. Um, so it's vaping great. It was really easy, quick. I mean, without me speaking through it, once you use it, using the Triple V fill pin, it's going to make it seconds for you to fill a tank here. And it's a great little device. It protects your tank, makes it easy for you to fill up juice in your tank. So go check it out at Valley View Vapes. And as I always say, live long and vape on. And this is Gogo Plata signing out.